Hey you guys, it's Ty, and welcome back to my channel where I help you guys stay uplifted, motivate you, and find peace amongst yourself. So this is your first time here, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed. So once again, hey you guys, it's Ty, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at Ty_guidance, and you guys can follow me on my Facebook at Talks with Ty to stay up to date. So today is April 22nd, 2021, you guys. Today is Thursday. It's April 2021. I just want to come on here to say good evening, good afternoon, you guys. I've had a long, eventful day. As you guys can see, I look different. I got my hair done. I got my nails done. I've been feeling myself this month, you guys. I was very proud of myself for being consistent and learning to appreciate myself. So when it comes to mental health awareness, when I look good, I feel good. So I want to suggest and advise the same information for you guys. So once again, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Once again, it is 10:35. It's a little bit later than what I wanted to start this video, but better late than never. Today is Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. I hope everyone had a good morning, good evening, and a good afternoon, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start this video since it's a little bit later, and I want to go ahead and get started and get ready for the rest of the weekend. So once again, welcome back to my channel where I hope you guys stay motivated. Welcome back to my channel where I hope you guys stay motivated and find peace amongst yourself. Once again, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, make sure you share, make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you would like to give this video a big thumbs down, leave a comment on any tips and tricks or any suggestions or any advice you guys would like me to follow through. So, is it okay to have, it's okay to have bad days, excuse me. It's not a question. I'm telling you, it is okay to have bad days. Why? Because today, you guys, I did not have the best of mornings. So, like I said, I went to go get my hair done. I went to go get my nails done. I like how my hair and my nails done. They both look nice. While I was getting my hair done, you guys, I had an altercation, a miscommunication with one of the staff members at the place where I went to go get my hair done. I'm not going to speak about it because me personally, you guys, people are going to have bad days, and it's okay to have a bad days. I had a miscommunication with one of the staff members there. I personally felt like it could have been handled differently, and I too had to realize where I was coming from. What I would like to suggest and advise is that when you have a bad day, forgive yourself and apologize to yourself. So, you guys, even though I felt like I wasn't in the wrong, I didn't have to apologize. And even though my tone is something that I'm still working on in my attitude, I still apologize to the people in the shop from the altercation only because for me. When you apologize for yourself, it's not for other people. You're apologizing for you because you want to have the mental stability and the sanity to realize, okay, you don't want to give people power or limit access to your mind and how you think and how you carry yourself. You control your happiness, you control your thoughts. I had to realize that hormonally, I'm on my period right now, so I could sound a little bit more aggressive. Was that my intention? No. But you're gonna have bad days. Like I woke up, I was late. I got there on time, and then the exit I was supposed to get off, I didn't get on. Then, like I said, when I got there, I didn't have a problem. It wasn't until some people came, a little Kit Kat, apologize. At first, I was entertaining it because I was upset. I didn't like how my feelings were being validated. But at the end of the day, if people are going to say and do stuff, you can't control how other people feel. You're going to have bad days in life. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. So what I suggest and advise is taking a deep breath. So once I realized what was going on in the conversation and how I could have just let this conversation go, but because I was still upset, I kept trying to announce myself. And in the shop, the lady just was invalidating what I was saying because she felt like she didn't want to deal with it, which is fine. And once I realized that, you know what, she's not even respecting me to hear what I have to say, it's not worth my time and energy. So I ended up apologizing once again, not because of them, but because I don't need to be rude. I don't need to be nasty. Always be a good person. I know I have genuine intentions. I know that, like I said, my delivery and my tone can come across a certain type of way, but I didn't have any negative intentions. I'm not a negative person. You're gonna have bad days, you guys. Like I was really tired. I didn't get any sleep. Once again, I was on my menstrual cycle, so I could have handled the situation differently. But just know that it's okay to have a bad day. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days. Like I've had a lot of bad days. When's another time I had a bad day? Another bad day is when one time I got locked outside of my house and I had to wait for my mom to come home. It was a really long time. I think it was like over an hour. I had to use the restroom. Once again, I was locked out of my house. I had to pee in my driveway, you guys. Like you're gonna have days where you're good. Or another time when I went to go out with my friends, I think it was the year 2017. We were at University of Maryland, which is a university, a college park. I At the time, over the age of 21, so I don't drink, you guys. This is why. I had a night where I was too messed up. I had people taking care of me. Bad day. Like, you're gonna have moments in your life where things may not go how you want them to. Same thing. I got there 20 minutes early, and then because I didn't know where I was, I ended up getting off on the wrong exit, which made me 10 minutes late. Then I was able to make up the time, but then I wanted something to eat. So I was just, like all over the place. There are going to be things that you don't have control over. So what I suggest and advise that when it comes to having a bad day is accept it. Accept your bad day. Like today I realized that, what, like I said, I was tired. I could have went about it differently. I didn't even have to bring up anything. I was just asking the question once again because of the altercation. I'm not going to talk about it because it doesn't need to be addressed. And I've already accepted myself and forgive myself. I know I'm not perfect. I know that I'm young. I have a lot of growing to do. I'm not that lady. So how people are going to feel about you, let them feel about you. If they want to talk about you, they want to be unprofessional, whatever it is, let people do what they do. At the end of the day, you're going to have bad days, you guys. So learn to accept them. Accept your bad days. Accept that things are not going to always work in your favor. Things people may not going to want to do things for you because how they feel and how they choose to carry themselves. That has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personal. Know that you're gonna have good and bad days. You have to have good and bad days because your life is not gonna be perfect. So what do I mean by that? You're gonna have days where you're doing well, and you may have days where you're doing bad. You have to have a balance in life. The reason why I suggest in lives you have a balance is because you're humble. When you're humbled, you have an understanding. You have common ground, so you know what it's like to be appreciated and appreciate yourself, and then you know what it's like to not be so appreciated and understand that things are gonna happen. So what I suggest and advise when it comes to mental health awareness and dealing with yourself is accept who you are and accept your faults, accept things when they're not valid, or accept your emotions and how you feel. And say how you want to feel, you guys. If someone's telling you that they don't want to hear you and they want to be dismissive, don't keep going back and forth with someone. And that was my problem. I was trying to explain myself, not because I felt the need to be confrontational or just, that's just how I am. I wanted to express myself. Obviously, if you're upset, you could be more assertive or aggressive. And I realized that, like, my tone, that wasn't my intention. But if somebody's still going to talk about you and do all this other stuff, let them. And I had to realize that. So, like, the entire time at first, like, I'm not going to lie, I felt some type of way. I was just like, they're very unprofessional. I didn't even want to be there. But because I still wanted my hair done, and the lady was like, do her hair, do her hair. Like, I wasn't getting my hair done regardless, you guys. With around that lady because I didn't have a problem until she came. And at the end of the day, it's still a place of business. So she didn't want to hear it, that's fine. And after that, I just stopped talking. And it's not because, oh, I let her win, or sometimes you guys got to be the bigger person because there are going to be people who don't. And people are going to be rude and disrespectful and nasty. And they don't care. They're like, oh, that's your opinion. Like how I said it to you guys, everyone is not going to be like me. Everyone's not going to have the same intentions. Don't let that stop you from knowing who you are. I apologize to both of those women because I know at the end of the day how I carry myself. I'm a lady. And if they don't want to carry themselves like that, at least I was woman enough to be like, you know what, I'm sorry because I am a little upset right now. I didn't have to come across. I wasn't trying to make it that deep or a big deal, but at the time, to me, I was just asking a question. I understand how I came across. So I ended up apologizing, like I said. And I did it because I knew it was the right thing to do. I'm not apologizing to them because, oh, I feel like I need to. Because honestly, I didn't have to apologize to them because they were rude and disrespectful and very unprofessional to me. But because I had a bad day, I'm not gonna let them get to me. I let them talk their little talk. People are gonna say and do stuff, so let them. Because when I left, everyone was like, "Oh, your hair looks nice" and stuff. Like, let people say and do whatever they want. You're gonna have bad days. Same thing when I was trying to go up there. I got there on time and then I am missing the exit. Like, you're gonna have good and bad days. What I suggest and advise when it comes to accepting your bad days is to embrace them. Like I said, be mad in that moment. I had to be mad for a while. Like, I kept talking about it, and me and the lady, we just kept going. Like, let it out. Don't let nobody invalidate how you feel. Like I said, if they want to dismiss you, then you realize, like, okay, this person is rude. Don't even give me your time of day. Like, just stop talking. And that's what I had to do. I had to realize, just stop talking, Ty. Because at the end of the day, even regardless of what you say, like, these people are going to be nasty. People are not going to always agree with you. And that's okay as long as you know who you are. So know that when you have bad days, don't let that determine your life. You have bad days, you don't have a bad life. Don't let other people who cause you to have bad days keep your day like that. What I suggest and advise and what has helped me along my way was to realize and take a moment. Reflect on what was going on and how it made you feel. If you try to verbally communicate yourself and people still want to be an asshole and still be nasty, like I said, remove yourself, accept that, you know what, you're a good person. That's not what you meant. Even though you did feel some type of way and you came across this way, you know that you could change. I know that when I talk to people, I have to keep in mind of how they may react or what people say. And how some people are. Me personally, I wouldn't expose myself and be in an environment like that. But at the end of the day, some people are used to talking. Like they were trying to justify saying, "Oh, that's how she talks." It doesn't matter. You don't talk to people regardless. And then the fact that people were trying to justify how someone talks, it doesn't make it any better. Especially if you're the boss or you're older than everyone here. So know that you're gonna have bad days in life. You're gonna deal with people that you're not gonna like. You're gonna have moments where you're not gonna agree with people. You're not gonna like what things. You're not gonna like what people say about you, and vice versa. You're not gonna like the things that people do and say with themselves, and they're gonna feel that way towards you. Like she probably didn't like that I kept talking about it, but oh well, I obviously felt some type of way. And when people feel some type of way, they're gonna keep talking about it. It was the fact that she wouldn't even let me explain myself, and I'm telling her, "I think you're rude." She's telling me that's my opinion. Like, no, you are rude. Like, you don't have to be rude. You can learn how to communicate, you guys. But at the end of the day, I had to realize I was just having a bad day. And I'm here now to let you know that it's okay. I had a bad day earlier, but my day got better. Like, my hair is done. My nails are done. I'm about to work on my thumbnails. Today is the 22nd day. Like, I really like my nails. Shout out to Destiny, you guys. She did a really good job. Like, I feel good. I'm taking care of myself. Like, you have to know that in life, you're going to have good and bad days. What I suggest and advise, accepting your bad days, embracing your bad days, and let the day be bad. Like, I have tomorrow. So, tomorrow, I'm never going to have to see her again. Later, in the day, even though at that moment, I could have felt some type of way, after I left the shop, I didn't have to see her ever again. Now, honestly, the girl who did my hair, I think she did a really good job. I wouldn't mind going to her, but if that lady doesn't want me to come back to her shop and environment, then that's their loss. And same thing with me. Me personally, though, like I'm not gonna make it a big deal or stop living my life just because I still have videos to post. I still have to live my life for me. And I did have a bad day and I did admit that and I also did apologize. So at the end of the day, as long as you know who you are. So when it comes to having bad days, as long as you know who you guys are, like it is so important to practice who you are and learn to respect yourself and have boundaries for yourself. Because if I didn't respect myself, I would have never felt the way that I did and I would have never felt the need to apologize. I apologize because I knew it was the right thing to do. Now, everyone doesn't have to be the bigger person. Some people are nasty. Some people are going to do whatever you do. Do what works for you because you know how this is going to make you feel. I knew that if I didn't apologize, I would have been just as low and petty as the people that was trying to low blow me. And that's not how I carry myself. That's not how I want to be as a woman. And because I know that I was on my period and I have some things that I need to work on, I could address it. Did they have to keep talking about it and saying it? No. But I didn't say nothing, you guys. Like I said, I just stopped talking because I realized like it's not worth your time and energy. So know that when you have a bad day, your time and energy is not going to be how you want it to be. That's the purpose of a bad day is to let you know that, hey, this is what happened today. This is how this made me feel. How can I make things differently or what can I do about it because I was in a situation, not expecting it to happen like that or because it did happen like that. Know that you're gonna have bad days from the day you're born. You could be some people are like, well, I had bad days because I was born. Like it doesn't matter, you guys. 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. Monday through Friday, December through January. Every single day is gonna be different. I suggest and advise that you appreciate every single day and you learn to reflect on your day. At the end of the day, what did you do today? How were you productive? Were you sad today? Were you mad? At what moment of your life throughout the day made you feel good, made you feel bad? And express, acknowledge, and move forward. When it comes to having bad days, because it's okay to have a bad day, you're gonna move forward. Like I said, today wasn't the best day. Tomorrow, I know I'm gonna wake up in a better mood because I have so much to do. I got my hair done now. I can make my thumbnails, get back on my channel, do whatever I need to do, focus on myself. Don't stop just because you have bad days. It's okay to have a bad day. Cry, be mad. Like I said, I was really upset. I was really going back and forth with this lady, not intentionally, but just because I didn't appreciate how she was talking to me. I didn't appreciate how she was dismissing me. It doesn't matter. And saying that that's how somebody talks is not okay. If somebody's telling you they don't like something about what they're saying, it doesn't matter. Like you need to respect what somebody's telling you. I don't care if that's how you talk or not, because if you don't want nobody talking to you like that, common courtesy. So know that I had a bad day today. It's okay. If you had a bad day today, it's okay. You got fired. You missed the bus. You missed the plane. Things are gonna happen. I missed a flight one time, you guys. I was fortunate enough to get a ticket 5 hours, 6 hours later, but I had to wait 5, 6 hours later just to catch the flight because I missed it. So know that things are going to happen in life. It's your job to practice discipline. It's your job to practice your mental stability. It's your job to practice being strong because things are going to happen. Those are challenges. And I had to realize that all the stuff that was happening is just a challenge just to see how am I going to respond. The more you have bad days, the more it starts to affect you. So I understand you don't want the days to continue on ongoing and be a cycle. Like they were saying all this stuff about me. Like it could have been right, it could have been wrong. I didn't let them get to me because they don't know me. They just know off of one experience. And at the end of the day, I wasn't 100% wrong. It wasn't just me. Like in order to have a conversation, I had to have somebody else with me. So if people just want to play one side and be one sided, like once again, you let people be. I let that business and the people be how they are because at the end of the day, that's their business. That's their establishment. It's not my business, nor it is my place to sit here, worry about what other people are doing and how they're doing it for me if they don't have genuine intentions towards me. So know that when it comes to having bad days, embrace it. That's the most important thing I've been saying this entire time in this video is to embrace your bad days, accept your bad days, and know that it doesn't last forever. You only have 24 hours in the day. None of your days are going to be the same. So today was a bad day for me. Tomorrow is going to be better. Why? Because when I wake up, I realize like, okay, one, I need to continue to take my medicine. Two, I need to continue to not allow people to make me feel less or bad and realize how to communicate when I'm in situations that maybe make me feel not the best thing. Or even if I'm sick, how do I promote myself? How do I go about having a conversation? So know that it's okay to have bad days. You're not going to always have good days. No one's life is perfect, you guys. If we all had a perfect life, our life would be boring. Everyone would do this like this, A through Z, Monday through Friday. Nothing would have no flavor. Nobody would have themselves. Nobody would have any originality. And because we're all unique, none of us are the same. None of us are born the same. None of us are the same. We have our own mind. We have our own individualities as well as characteristics. And that's why it's important to know who you are and know that you're gonna have good days and bad days. The more bad days you have, the more you learn about yourself and how you want to carry yourself. Realize that your bad days are just bad days. You can't, like I said, you can't have perfect days because then your life would be boring and you would have no structure, nothing to learn from or to be held accountable. But you also can't just have straight all bad days because then your life would just be literally just being unfortunate. And even though it seems like a lot of us are very, very unfortunate, we're not as unfortunate as we seem we are. We have situations, we go through moments, and we as people, we control how we feel. That's why I always suggest and advise to control your happiness because if you know how you feel, you can control your actions, you control your judgment, you control your mind. When things happen to you, you have a better chance of responding in a positive way or more productive way. What I suggest and advise when it comes to having bad days is to look at like I said, look at the outcome. So yeah, in that moment you're mad. Yeah, in that moment you're pissed off. Yeah, something bad happened to you. After the moment experience, you start to reflect. You're going to start to feel like, okay, immediate emotion. So hostile, regardless of what it is, you're going to feel immediate emotion. After the immediate emotion, you're going to start to be like, okay, what can I do about these immediate emotions? And then you want to reflect. You want to reflect. What has helped me along my journey was to reflect. So while after I was in the mad heated moment, I calmed down. They were still talking, whatever. I started singing because I'm just like, you know what? These people don't know me. I don't know them. They gonna say how they feel and do. At the end of the day, that's how they get down. I don't get down like that. Be a good person. Know that when you have bad days, I suggest and advise being a good person because when you're a good person, you have bad days, you're just having a bad moment. It's just a moment. And the moment doesn't even exist no more, you guys. Literally, that was like hours ago as a past tense moment. And because it was not that serious to me, it's not ever going to be that serious. Know that you're going to have good and bad days. You're going to have both. You're gonna have both. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days. It's okay to have a bad day though, and I suggest and advise that people have bad days because your bad days are your days that help you reflect. Your bad days are the days that let you know, like, hey, you have some growing to do. Today made me realize I have a lot of growing to do. Not because I was in a situation and she wanted to say whatever she wanted and gossip or people were being childish or whatever it was, just because I realized, like, you know what? This is not worth my time and energy. I shouldn't even had said anything, you guys. And if I would have known, once again, if I would have known it would have deteriorated and escalated like that, I would have never said anything. I didn't think it was never that serious in the start. I didn't like none of that, none of this, the comments. I don't do none of that. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. Don't make me feel uncomfortable, especially since I came out here to be a genuine person. And because I'm still a genuine person, like I said, I told both of them I was sorry because I felt like it was inappropriate of me and my behavior because that's not what I want. That's not how I carry myself. Like people want to be crazy and funky. That has nothing to do with me. You can be crazy and funky all by yourself. Don't have me be a part of it because those are not my intentions. Like I said, I'm here to promote mental health awareness. I'm here to uplift people, let them know that they're not alone, and find peace amongst yourself. So make sure you guys give this Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Make sure you guys are sharing this video as well as follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at Ty_guidance and on my Facebook at Talks with Ty to stay up to date. Know that you're gonna have bad days, but it's okay. Embrace your bad days. If you had a bad day and you don't feel like talking about it, don't. Accept it. Go to sleep like I'm gonna do afterwards. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and have me beautiful days. I'm not worried about people who are not worried about me. Like I said, never have to see these people again. It was an experience in itself. You're gonna have good experiences, you're gonna have bad experiences. Don't give up on yourself. Stop doubting yourself just because you had a bad day. What I suggest and advise is that when it comes to having bad days, don't doubt yourself even more. You already had a bad day. So accept the bad day, accept that things are not working out in your favor, accept that things are going to get better, but it's going to take time. And you had experienced this bad day to understand why, one, it was a bad day, and two, how it made you feel. That's another thing I've realized what has helped me along my journey was realizing that I went through this today because once again, I have growing to do with my communication as well as my emotions. I know that, like I said, I could have did things differently, but because I didn't, I had to reflect. I had to apologize. Am I embarrassed for saying sorry? No, I felt good because it made me realize, like, okay, same thing. They want us to sit there and talk about it. Okay, that's fine. If that makes you feel better, go ahead. I can't control what people say and do about me. All I can do is control and say how I carry myself. So because I'm talking to Ty, I know who I am and I know where I want to be. You have to do and learn to accept your bad days. It's okay to have a bad day. It's really okay to have a bad day. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be mad. It's okay not to talk to nobody. It's okay to do things that you feel like, you know what, F everyone. Your bad days are part of your good days because your good days are part of your bad. Know that it's like a yin and a yang. It's a balance. We want to have balance in life. When it comes to mental health awareness, you want to have a balance. You don't want to be too logical, but you want to be too emotional. You don't want to be too emotional because if you're too emotional, everything's going to be personal. Everything's always going to be a problem. You're always going to be in your feelings. You cannot rationalize, understand, or comprehend. But you don't want to be too logical because if you're too logical, you're insensitive. You're invalidating how people feel, and you're just brushing things off instead of talking and having the emotional intelligence. So you want to have a balance. You want to be logical, you want to be emotional. You want to be logical first and then put the emotion in so you understand 50-50. And that's the same thing with the good and the bad days. You want to have bad days so you understand, okay, what's it like to have a good day? What this bad day made me feel? Why should I want to continue to have a better day? And what I would suggest and advise is not giving up on yourself. Just because I had a bad day today doesn't mean I'm going to let these people win. And I had to realize that as I was sitting in the chair, as everything was going on and they were still, I said, you know what? I'm not going to let them get to me. I'm not. I'm not that type of person. I don't have the energy. I don't care, you guys. I'm just gonna accept the fact that I was having a bad day. And when I was ready to leave, I was ready to leave. Once again, when I left, energy was different. So that's another thing. Accept people for how they are. Don't try to change people. If somebody's saying something to you, talk to people how they hear you. Don't talk to people how you communicate. Talk to people how they hear you. So if somebody says, "Oh, I like this," but they heard that, talk to them how they heard it. Don't talk to them how you want to explain to them because they're not going to be able to comprehend. Talk to people how they hear things. If people want to sit here, degrade you, make you feel bad about yourself, remove yourself. You only need to be around people who want to have genuine intentions and support you and uplift you. If not, they can go. Because when you're having a bad day, you're going to have people that try you. You're gonna have people that try you, and you have to realize that you're just being tested, and that's a part of the bad day. What I suggest advise is when you feel like you're being triggered or tested, is to take a big, big breath in, separate yourself, remove yourself, or condone, call someone, have conversations with people who uplift you and support yourself. Or if not, take time to yourself to realize, is this worth my time and energy? And if I had like 3 more seconds, I would have thought to do that. But because I had the time now, I'm making this video. I'm making the time to myself to realize, you know what? For future reference, whenever I catch myself being in a situation like that, I have to be mindful of what I'm saying and know to pick and choose your battles. When it comes to having bad days, you're going to have a lot of bad days. You're going to have a lot of things happen to you that you wish that never happened or experiences that you didn't want nothing to do with. Pick your battles wisely. That I would suggest and advise it, and that's gonna be my last tip. And I'm gonna end off this video too, is to pick your battles wisely. You guys, I didn't pick my battles wisely. I should have known because the environment where I was, I should have known not to say nothing. But because I did anyways, because sometimes my mouth gets me in trouble just because of how I feel. I wasn't wrong. I'm allowed to express myself. Like I said, it went left, and it's okay. I'm glad that it went left because it made me realize that one, okay, everyone is not me. Everyone does not have genuine intentions. People are going to feel how they feel. Accept it, embrace it, leave it alone, keep it pushing. Like, let it go. I'm not mad. I don't feel no type of way. I was able to learn. I was able to grow. I was able to realize what type of people they were. They could say whatever they want about me because I'm not perfect. I'm not grown. I don't have any expectations. And because I don't have any expectations of myself because I know that I'm not perfect and I'm trying to understand myself, I don't sit here and belittle myself. I know that I had a bad day today. I have no problem talking about it. I know that I'm going to have a bad day next month, next week. It doesn't matter, you guys. Life doesn't end. So because your life is not going to end, the world's not going to stop just because you're having a bad day. Understand that the world's not going to stop just because you're having a bad day. So learn to embrace your days, learn to accept the days that you have, and be appreciative for yourself. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be late. It's okay to be fired. It's okay to go through everything because in life, you need balance, you need lessons and experiences. Experiences your opportunities. Your opinion is just how you feel, and everyone's entitled to it. So everyone's like a booty hole. You can say whatever you want. Your experiences back you up. My experience today made me realize, okay, bad days. Tomorrow is going to be a new day. And because you only have 24 hours in a day, none of the days last forever or it can be the same. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Live your life and don't forget to say hello. Once again, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at Ty_guidance and on my Facebook at Talks with Ty to stay up to date. Is it okay to have a bad day? Yes. Why? Because in life you're going to have good and bad days. What I suggest and advise is to accept it, embrace it, feel how you feel, and never let anybody invalidate how you feel, you guys. Once again, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed. Until next time, today's April 22nd. Today was the 22nd day. Once again, I'm proud of myself. Check me out, you guys. Stay tuned. I will have new thumbnails, new videos, and new content. Until next time, peace.